sound weapon. Snapping shrimp. Meet the crustacean who has the deadliest sound weapon in the world. It is said that the sound of the claws of this shrimp is so loud that it can interfere with the sonar waves of ships and submarines or the vocal communication of whales. The large gill of the female snapper shrimp snaps together so quickly that it creates a shock wave that the shrimp uses to kill its prey. Snapping shrimp is equipped with a really deadly weapon. The shrimp first fully opens its claws. When he closes the rake tightly, it launches a strong stream of water at a speed of 97 km per hour. This intense jet creates a bubble of vaporized water that, as it expands, releases a clapping sound. The shock from this sound wave can stun or kill the prey, and the bubble immediately collapses. It is interesting to know that this bubble can heat up to the sun's surface's temperature and emit a glint of light. The feeling we get when we hear shrimp crunching sounds similar to the feeling of being hit with a belt. Like most crustaceans, the shrimp has two claws in the front part of its body. One rake is smaller and used to grab and cut food. The larger rake has a moving part that acts like a hammer, and when it hits the lower part, which acts as an anvil, it produces sudden sound waves, the shock of which can dislodge the prey. Their skin made this strong armor with the help of chitin. The thickness of this armor is less in parts of this arthropod's body, such as its joints, which require mobility, and more in parts, such as the back, which require more protection. When the molting time arrives, the exoskeleton is separated from the shrimp body in all parts to allow it to grow. Snapping shrimp has another face. Sometimes, it can have a peaceful life with gobiety. He shares his living space with a gobiety to benefit from his eyes to protect himself from large predators. The sound energy of the shock wave that the snapping shrimp creates with its claws is much higher than the bullet's energy. But this shock wave happens so fast that only a sound like clapping reaches our ears. The intensity of the sound of the rake of this shrimp is 220 decibels, while the screams of a howler monkey are only 100 decibels and the screams of a human are only 80 decibels. Master of face change. Mimic octopus. Octopus lives in the shallow waters of parts of Asia and is a master of shapeshifting. The mimic octopus, discovered in 1998, can show a new face out of thousands of faces in the blink of an eye. This octopus can easily transform from a wandering mermaid to a fragile starfish with the help of its patterned legs and unique ability to change color. The tricks of this octopus in changing shape are so effective that he does not need another trick to escape from predators. The favorite role of the mimic octopus is to impersonate the flounder. When these fish lie on the ocean floor, due to their small thickness and color, they are completely camouflaged. At first, the mimic octopus disguises itself as a flounder, but if it feels threatened, it will play more aggressive roles, such as a deadly sea snake or a fish scorpion. He needs less than 10 seconds to change his role. Mimic octopuses can make themselves look like mermaids and scare predators completely. Sometimes they raise their arms above their heads to reach from the surface to the depth of the water and make a combination similar to a mermaid's umbrella falling into the water's depth. The drowning game can easily keep the mimic octopus safe from predators who fear the deadly sting of jellyfish. This animal can transform itself into 13 other animals.